Good afternoon and welcome to my midweek recap here for Apple and plan ahead for Thursday and Friday. If you remember from my previous video, I was holding some 5 January 175 calls over the weekend here. Price action was looking valid and still very bullish above the 8 period moving average, over here on the daily time frame, so I was not worried. Some bad news came out over the weekend, obviously, and we had a huge gap down. Now, when this kind of situation does occur, I'll automatically go into trade management mode and try and at least save the trade as best as I can. Once price action did come down, gave me a break above a green candle, looked like it may potentially start to bounce and come up and try to fill this gap. So I averaged in, got my average down to 132, took a secondary trade down here once it claimed VWAP and got in and got my average down to 111. Once price action did actually completely fail VWAP and start to move down, I closed out towards the end of the day at 52. Overall was just over a 50% loss on the trade. As best I could do to manage it at that time. I told myself if it didn't start moving by the end of the day, I had to get out. I would find another opportunity. As it turns out, today, Wednesday, I got in another position here. So 9 January 170 calls here at 208 for a nice little move up. I'm looking for a couple of day move up, possibly back up into this gap, at least a move up here into these 8 and 21 period moving averages, which are likely going to cross over tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. At the end of the close, I also saw some interesting activity in these 172.5 calls, so I did go ahead and follow along with it. I got in at 17 cents. So going forward, we'll see what does happen there. Now on to my plan for the open on Thursday. Couple of notes here. Since I'm already in a position, I'm not necessarily going to take any take any new trades off of the open. I'm going to sit and wait. I'm going to manage the trades I am in. Stop loss is going to be down here. This red line does coincide with the 50-day simple moving average over here on the daily time frame, which is 169.53. This is going to be a very nice place for me to trade against. If it does break down below it, I will just get out of the way. I will close my position and wait to see what does happen. Still a couple levels below there that look like they could hold as support, so just a little bit of patience if it does break below. Positions I am in currently, my 172.5 calls, I will most likely close on any little bit of a pop-up here over 171.5 up to 172. The 170 calls, I want to hold it past this 172.5 level. This is where the 8 and 21 over here are going to start crossing down, so there's probably going to be some resistance there. However, once price action has broken above this trend line, closed above it, and may continue higher, I'm expecting a move up into this gap and possibly even a gap fill maybe way up into here. Just because I have this marked as a price target consolidation area, I'm not going to close out just because price action reaches there. I want to see how price action reacts at that level. I want to see some sort of a flag, maybe a little bit of a pause and continue higher, at which point I will add above there. For right now, there's nothing I'm going to do off of the open, but sit and wait and manage my position as it is. This will be my trade plan for Thursday. Good luck.